Hello everyone and welcome to another video. If you are new here, my name is Rose and this week we are doing another yearly recap for 2023. I'm only a little bit behind, but I've been doing one of these for the past few years and it's sort of a great way to sort of recap on last year and then any goals I have for the next year, they are on documentation. I don't even remember my goals for last year. Should I look those up? I think I did do a Duolingo streak for a month. I've gotten a new phone, so I deleted the app, so I'm not sure. It obviously did not last the entire year. I always have this as a goal. I didn't do it again. So, what's new? Oh, take better care of my skin. No. I still do. I did get an Ordinary skincare set for Christmas, so I will actually be doing that. And I guess in 2023 I used my Sunday Riley skincare set, so I was trying to take better care of my skin. I still think my skin's fine. I just want to glow. So we'll see if I get there this year. Upload every Sunday. I was consistent with that the entire year until December. And I'll cover why. But I was pretty close to that goal. That should probably be another goal for this upcoming year, but mine are more things I want to do in the next year instead of self-care improvement goals, because I'm just living my life and I just want to experience new things. 2 out of 3, that's pretty good. Anyway, let's get into a recap of 2023. Start off the year, as always, we have to start with celebrating Kaya's birthday. And we also celebrated Lunar New Year in downtown San Francisco, which was so fun. Even though it was pouring rain, it was fun. In February, I knitted this huge blanket. It's actually behind me. It's this one. I made that. That was such a fun project. Took way longer than I expected it to. And we also went to Yosemite. We got to see a bunch of beautiful things. Got to see the firefalls. Got to ski for the first time. That was a ton of fun. In March, we had some friends come visit us in San Francisco. Got to go to Muir Woods. Got to see Battery Spencer. There were so many beautiful things we did that weekend. Oh, the ferry back from Sausalito during sunset. Beautiful. Way better than any sunset cruise. It's like $14. Definitely worth it. I also tried to improve my closet a little bit and improve pieces that I already had and get some new ones. That's still underway. Eventually I'll have my closet full of clothes I like, but right now we're still not there. Also, my family came to San Francisco. We got to go to Napa. It wasn't the best weather when they came. And people always say San Francisco is beautiful weather, but this winter that started 2023 was pretty cloudy, pretty rainy. Also made my video on Hung Ah Tea Room. Loved Hung Ah. It's a little bit greasy, but you get a ton of food, and I thoroughly enjoy it. So I think it's worth it. In April, we had a lot going on. Went to Denver, went to a Giants game. We went to Tahoe, got to ski again. So tried to improve our ski skills. I am still far behind Zach because I'm nervous on the mountain, but Zach was really, getting out there and attacking the mountain. Our friends Shane Lauren came to visit. That was a ton of fun. And I have a feeling you'll be seeing a lot of them in future videos. We also went to a Golden State Warriors playoff game, which was Zach and I's first NBA game that we both went to. It was such a good game to go to. April is also when my plant obsession really started to take hold. You'll see that develop over the years, but April was the first signs of it. In May, Zach's sister came to visit, got to see a lot more beautiful things of San Francisco, and also try some insane donuts from the farmer's market that were so good, but you had to get to the farmer's market pretty early for it, so I don't know if we ever had them again after that. I don't think so. We also continued to explore San Francisco and went to see Brett Goldstein when he came, and we ended up in his Instagram if you just, zoom in just a little bit. We also in May got to visit Seattle for my birthday. We got to go on a dinner cruise and try a bunch of different drinks while we were up here. That was a lot of fun. In June, we continued exploring more food. love food. We went to Naku Steakhouse. So good. Probably the best steak I've ever had in my entire life. Absolutely delicious. In July, we went to Arkansas for a friend's wedding. I was supposed to go see Taylor Swift. I've told so many people this story. I had tickets to go see her at Levi's Stadium, but actually, about a week before, I had to get my appendix removed. So I wasn't allowed to, do anything, really. So I ended up selling those tickets, but the money I made from those tickets ended up paying for my appendix surgery. So I'd like to say that Taylor Swift paid for my appendix removal. But yeah, that was kind of insane that happened. I have a whole short series on my channel about what really happened, but it was a crazy time. I'm obviously fine. And my scars are almost gone now, which is crazy because it's been 6 months and they're already almost gone. Insane. In August, my nephew was born. How exciting. Aunt status. Whoop whoop. I just got to meet him. The sweetest little baby. So calm. Loves everyone. Wide-eyed at the world. He's very adorable. Already obsessed with him. It's fine. August was filled with coffee, more clothes, and of course, Kaya. I'm not exactly sure when she got her dinos, but I think it was August. She is absolutely obsessed. Let me grab one. She has all of these toys that get destroyed within 30 minutes of her having them, not these dinos. She just does little nibs on them, doesn't actually destroy them, and she has 6 of them at a time. We have replacement packs, don't tell her. And she loves these things. I saw a video about this huge Great Dane that basically destroyed any toys it got, but when it got toys that were sort of for maybe a smaller dog, loved them. So I tried it with Kaya. The same thing. She destroys everything when we get it for her size, but when we get her a tiny one, she absolutely loves it. Oh, okay. Sorry. She's such a silly gal. September got even more plants. This entire time I was gathering plants. In September is when I did another plant project. I think I got my cuttings from Etsy during that time, as well as making my little greenhouse. In October, we had Halloween. Kaya hates Halloween. And we also, in October, I think the videos literally just finished last week. We went to Australia. Woo! And Fiji. It was an amazing trip. Absolutely loved it down there. I hope to go again someday. If you haven't watched those videos, be sure to. It felt like every day was a once in a lifetime experience, which is crazy to say. I came back and was just sort of oh. But it's okay. I'm already planning our next adventures for this year, so it'll be fine. I'll just go on more trips. October is also when I found out I got a new job. Again. What's a year in my life without something insane happening? So yeah, October is when I found that out, and I also had my last day of work in my old company. Got to celebrate with a bunch of my friends when I was leaving. It was very bittersweet to leave, and now that I've gone through the whole transition, it's kind of crazy how it all happened, but doing good. Miss my lines. In November, I also started my new job and came up to Seattle to go apartment hunting, because that is where we have moved to. All of those videos will be coming out in the next weeks, but thought I should do my yearly recap before that, considering it's already mid-January. I'm already behind. And then in December, we officially moved, made the drive up from San Francisco to Seattle, got settled in. I just want everyone to know that all of my plants, I did a plant tour, I think in October. All of those plants have survived the journey. A lot of the plants have made it. ZZ plant right here. We're doing okay. And we also celebrated Christmas with Shay and Lauren, who live not far from us, which is amazing to get to spend time with them. And Kaya got reunited with Hubert, one of her best friends. So that's always great. New Year's, before we knew it, and time really flew. I did a 1 second every day that should be up around the same time as this. But yeah, that was 2023, another crazy year. Checked off another continent off of my list, as well as another state, Washington. Now we live here. Hopefully in the next year we'll check off a few more states. I have some plans for a few more ones. 2024 New Year's resolutions. Take a pottery class. We've always wanted to take a pottery class, like with a wheel. And we just keep putting it off. We just need to just do it. Like, we're gonna make cool things. Love craft time. And I just really wanted to do that. I have a goal of reading 5 books. Last year I read 1. It was great, by the way. Project Hail Mary. Highly recommend the audiobook from Audible. So I read a book last year. This year I want to do 5. See if I can do it. Run a race. I used to run all the time. And now I'm just like, oh, I haven't ran in a while. And I don't necessarily need to train for the race. I just want to run. Oh, go backpacking again. We weren't able to go backpacking last year, but we still have all the stuff. We moved with all the stuff. And if we're not going to go backpacking, we don't need it anymore. And I want to go backpacking. Zach had the great idea of going to a sporting event for every Seattle team. So that's soccer, football, hockey, baseball. It's probably going to take the entire year because of the different sports seasons. But I thought that was a really good idea. I'm really excited for that this year. We also have go to Canada. It's like 3 hours away driving. Or you can take the ferry there. Like, that sounds so fun. I also have on here, and this is probably more of a bucket list thing, is to see the Northern Lights. On my Instagram, I'm definitely getting targeted these videos, but it's all these people saying that 2024 and 2025, like that winter for this next year, is a peak season for the Aurora Borealis. So I've always wanted to see them. I feel like I love natural phenomenons like that. And I think it would be insane to see them. So I hope we'll be able to see them this next year. But yeah, that's all for this week's video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next week for the start of our moving series. Bye.